This is a message for Earth signs for April 2021. I'm going to start with a spirit animal oracle. Let's see what comes out for you. Earth signs, April 2021. Nothing. No animals for you. Just kidding. These cards are, well, I've got two that fell on the ground. So what do we have? Wombat spirit, be at home. And parrot spirit, watch your words. Okay. I like that. I do want to look at the book really quick, just to get some of the key messages. 68 is 14, that's a 5, and a 9 for 45. Wombat spirit, all the way at the end. Okay, oh, it might be the very last one. It is. Burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well-fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all your experience without judgment, through a deep honesty of love and love of life. When you feel freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life with your family and tribe. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat of your identity and settle into a true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true in harmony with spirit. I like that. Here's the cute little wombat. Isn't he so sweet? I'm going to read the protection message of Parrot Spirit. Okay, so that's number 45. And Parrot Spirit is watch your words. So I'm going to do the protection message for this one. Are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and others? Parrot Spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, and your keyboard. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot Spirit wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. Right speech is called for now, which means you are called to reflect on the beliefs that have been parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestioningly. Journal about what you truly believe and wish to see the world in the world and in your life. Write words affirming what you value. Speak them aloud. Express gratitude for what is just coming into being. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you. Parrots represent the law of praise, so you are called to speak the truth and speak with love. That's wonderful, and I feel like with those two those two cards and messages together, that a lot of you building that safe space within is also very much tied to your internalized beliefs and the way that you maybe speak to yourself, and it may be how you confronting a subconscious way that you speak to yourself or criticize yourself that you project outward. That then just kind of bounces back and forth. So it's I think it's healing an internal voice and healing a way that you love yourself unconditionally. Wonderful. Gonna take from for earth signs, we're gonna go to Fountain Tarot. Thank you. Cut that. I have a new spread that I'm doing. So I take right from the top. All of my shuffling is done. All the cards go face down. First one's for local energy. The second one is for the lesson being learned right now. This is energy that's helping you. This is energy that is hurting you. And what I've found with the placement of what's hurting you, it has come up a lot of what is hurting you by having a preoccupation with it more than it is that it's a bad card or a bad energy. It's more or less like an over focus on it or a perception of it, influence of it. Okay? Okay, great. Local energy is something that is energy that is specifically within you. It can be energy within a dynamic that you are involved in, or it is energy that is very nearby that is impacting your situation. Your local energy is Six of Swords. Six of Swords. I feel like this is like quiet movement and moving beyond a past self. And if it is, and since it's the swords, it can be a lot about mindset and mental patterns. What's before the Six of Swords is the Five of Swords, which has an essence of like self-sabotage within thoughts. So with the protection message of the parrot spirit, watch your words, and using that guidance to create like a new safe space within the self. I feel like this is the energy that that you are involved in, and it could be it does appear that there's more than one person in that boat. So even if it is just self-work, it's self-work that is affecting a dynamic. Okay? Okay. The lesson being learned at this time. Yeah, Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins, it's about values. Personal values, and like almost like not what do you want to grow, but making sure that the soil in which you are growing something is good, healthy, fertile soil. And so like, you know, that metaphor being your internal state, being the soil by which you are growing growing and building things that reflect your true value, your true worth. Great. It's I feel like the lesson is in self-worth, and the part of that is being assessed internally as it's related to how you your self-talk. How do you talk to yourself? What's helping? Guidance. You might be in therapy and it's helping you a lot. You may be studying, maybe studying different things that connect you with esoteric beliefs or guidance. This could also be religious guidance. It's something that connects you to something spiritually. It's because with the Hierophant, it's keeping your morals, your external example of your morals aligned with your internal morals as it's related to being of God. Okay? However you want to interpret that, I can't say all of the different ways of it. What's hurting you, you might be growing impatient, or you might be trying to like speed up the process and kind of do quick fixes and etc., etc. And with the watch your words protection message, this might be like things that shoot out of your mouth too fast, okay? What's hurting may be an eagerness, you know, to speed up the process, but, you know, you can't make a plant grow any faster. You can't make a second on a clock tick any faster. You know what I mean? Can't make the earth slow down or speed up. Another message with the Eight of Wands for what's hurting. Okay? What's hurting may be an interpretation of messages that are brought to you. Okay? And in the future, there's an Eight of Cups. So what's coming towards you, or what you are headed towards, is a separation, a departure. But it has an essence of being bittersweet, because these 8 cups, there's a lot of love there, but it's not it. You know, there's this person is walking away from these 8 cups in pursuit of finding their personal happiness. So it's a bittersweet departure, whether somebody is, you know, departing from you, or a situation's departing from you, or you are departing from a situation or a person. But it is also a hint of taking time onto the self. See how I was about to say something. I'm going to use Hush Tarot to clarify. For Earth signs for April 2021. May I please know more about the local energy with the Six of Swords? This is like leaving something in the past, and it looks like basically you're just kind of leveling up in a building sense, like what you're investing in. That pertains to, could literally be, you know, your home, or like where your home business is, you know, if you're changing jobs. Interesting. The Tower in reverse. The Moon. Well, this is the Tower in reverse. It might be a resistance to a change, or even say a resistance or like a prolonging to a change. It's like, basically to me, that Tower in reverse seems like it's the same energy, but slowed down, like in a slow motion. Something's taking a while to change. And like I said, there might be an issue with impatience with it. May I please know more about the Queen of Coins with the... No, I want to know more about the Hierophant. What's helping in this situation? Looks like guidance, good counsel. With an Ace of Cups. That's That's self-worth and self-love right there. You might be just, you might be having a lot of, say, what is that? Positive stimuli. Okay, you might be reading self-help books, or listening to podcasts to help with healing, and things like that, like positive affirmation type vibe is what I'm getting from this, where there's like counsel in helping you like retrain yourself with your internal dialogue and having like an unconditional self-acceptance. I love that. Yay, earth signs. I love that. Of course, that can be a new offer in love that is very aligned with you spiritually, and aligned with what your like moral code is. But I really feel like it's a new birth of like self-esteem, belief in the self, faith in the self, that has been spiritually assisted. Okay. May I have another for the Queen of Coins? Thank you. Well, that one flew all the way over there, and like it landed right on top of it. It's a 7 of Swords in the reverse. It's very interesting because I feel like, so this might not be you, this might be somebody else involved in the same situation as you, or somebody removed where that energy is impeding onto your like progress, but it's an energy of having a very difficult time of letting go of something, or a resistance to truly energetically unhooking from something. We have one for the Queen of Coins. You are learning self-worth in a deep and profound way. And the way that you're learning it feels like a way that you've always supposed to know it. With the Star. Really, with the Star. Hopes and dreams for the future. Healing, affirmation. This is after the Tower. This is the healing after the Tower. It's the reassurance. It's the exhale. It is the like a sigh of relief, but it's how it's like uncovering how you were always meant to see yourself, with also an appreciation of what it took to get to the point where you feel this type of esteem for yourself. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to leave the 8 of Wands alone. I'm going to move to the 8 of Cups for the future. Honestly, with that 8 of Cups and everything that I've said, you are debunking old beliefs that you kind of didn't even question about yourself. Maybe it's like somebody reported to you, or you kind of kept getting, say, the same read of yourself. Other people kept giving you the same read of you. You are hard to get through to. You are, very stubborn. You are controlling. Okay, whatever. You internalized those beliefs and kind of then put a lot of, say, ego work into justifying why those things are so. And there's almost like this kind of shift and breakthrough of being like, the way that I'm talking to myself is actually damaging, or the way that I'm viewing this aspect of myself is very damaging. So it's almost like I see this 8 of Cups as leaving those things and that way of thinking and feeling about yourself behind. For what? For a 3 of Cups. That's beautiful, because with a Three of Cups, that's social. It's commonality. It's kind of like celebration, but it's a harmony of like equal parts. This realization may, in another sense, this realization may make you leave a social setting or social group or dynamic that doesn't align with that newfound, identity. Take another for that, please, and then I'll be done. Earth signs. And all you need to do is watch your mouth. Imagine that. I'm just kidding. Love y'all. Ooh. With a Five of Cups in the reverse. What's a Five of Cups in the reverse? I feel like it's a releasing of a mourning, of a grieving, or like it's a prolonged grieving that may have been like prolonged for so long that it became subconscious. But now there's an awareness of it, and it's just you're rerouting. But like I said, there's an understanding and a gratitude for the route that you did take to get to this point, because this is the lesson being learned right now, and that's awesome. Lesson being learned right now is about how valuable you are and how worthy you are and how abundant truly your life is, can be, and will continue to be. I love it. I love it. Quick note before I leave, I notice in this Ace of Cups that it's a rebirth. It's like this bird is being born, but it's not a new bird, it's an old bird, but it's being born out of something that is dead. So to me, that's like there's almost an essence of like a spiritual rebirth. But what I mean to say by pointing that out is that a little discomfort is to be expected. But it's nothing that you can't handle. So, happy April, Earth signs. I hope that you have a wonderful month. I hope that you enjoyed my reading, that you got something from it. I'm out here rooting for you. Love you. Bye.